reflections on the water, soft and shining. I didn't know a place this loud could feel this quiet when I'm with you. City, the street lamps are bleeding gold across the pavement, wet and cold. You try to head, then look behind, like you're the one who doesn't mind. The city's hum, the distant train, the smell of rain on warm concrete. I follow you down to the waterfront where all the sleeping towers meet. And I forget what I was worried about. The noise inside, it starts to fade out. Just you and me and all these lights stretched out across a Thursday night. City lights and you beside me, reflections on the water, soft and shining. I didn't know a place this loud could feel this quiet when I'm with you. City lights and you. Maybe beauty is somewhere else. Maybe it's been here all along, in the amber of the evening air, in the way you make me slow my pace and learn the rhythm of a gentler song. City lights, you and me on the waterside. City lights, tonight feels like it's ours. City lights and you. You knew before I clipped the lead that I was carrying too much weight. You wagged your tail and turned for the door like you already knew the way. Down past the corner with the buns, I shot the vending machines to glowing blue. Past the couple on the silver bench, the whole world soft and slightly new. And the city breathes so differently when everyone has gone to sleep. Like it exhales the whole day's noise and finally lets itself just be. This is what a night walk sounds like. Paws on stone and city science. Streetlights making halos overhead and nothing urgent left to say. This is what a night walk feels like. You and me and time just sliding easy as the river running slow under bridges lit in orange and gray. You stopped to smell the iron fence, the roots of things I'd never see. A whole encyclopedia down there that only you can read for free. I watch the tower blink its light against the sky the color of coal, and think that maybe walking slow is the best thing you can do for your soul. And the city breathes so differently when everyone has gone to sleep. Like it exhales the whole day's noise and finally lets itself just be. This is what a night walk sounds like. Paws on stone and city science. Streetlights making halos overhead and nothing urgent left to say. This is what a night walk feels like. You and me and time just sliding easy as the river running slow under bridges lit in orange and gray. I've lived here long enough to lose the wonder, but you never lost yours, not once. You pull me back to what matters every single time you find it first. The ordinary world extraordinary. Night walk, just keep going, don't look at the clock. Night walk, the city's ours till morning nights. Night walk with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. I've seen it 1,000 different ways, in morning mist and summer haze, in photographs and postcards framed, but none of them feel like tonight. The way it cuts against the dark, like a warm hand pressed against the heart. A landmark built to mark the sky, now marking something else tonight. You sit beside me on the stone and look at it the way I do, like it means something to you too, or maybe you just like the view. ears. Go up with something far, a siren or a late night car. Then settle back, you're satisfied. The world is fine, you verified. And I believe you honestly. You always know before I see that all the things I'm worried of are smaller than a city lit up with love. You sit beside me on the stone and look at it the way I do, like it means something to you too. Or maybe you just like the view. The tower tonight is burning orange, like a lantern in the hands of autumn. I've been living in this city so long, I forgot to look at what I love. The tower tonight is close enough to touch. In the glass, dark water down below us. You and me and something like forever. In the glow of the tower tonight. There are places you return to, not because you plan to, but because some things pull you like a compass to the place your north has always was. And tonight, the tower says you're home. Lantern tonight does what the sun does, orange and gold just for us, burning soft against the dark. The tower tonight. You have to look a little harder here. The city talks too loud for them to speak, but tilt your head just slightly back, and there they are between the peaks of rooftops, cranes, and satellite dishes. Between the signs and all that glow, a handful of them held their ground, quiet and still in the light below. I used to think stars needed wilderness, needed silence, needed dark, but maybe they just need someone who's still enough to see them, even in the city's heart. Stars above the skyline, fewer than the field, but no less holy. Stars above the skyline, sharing the sky with all this neon. You're looking up now too, I see you. Nose tipped to the cold night air. Stars above the skyline, faint but faithful, remind me beauty holds on everywhere. We sit beside the promenade, the lights of the city laid out wide, and I think about the people once who had nothing else but the sky to guide. They named the shapes they saw up there and told each other stories of the dark. And here we are still doing it, still looking up to navigate our hearts. I used to think stars needed wilderness, needed silence, needed dark, but maybe they just need someone who's still enough to see them, even in the city's heart. Stars above the skyline, fewer than the field, but no less holy. Stars above the skyline, sharing the sky with all this neon. You're looking up now too, I see you. Nose tipped to the cold night air. Stars above the skyline, faint but faithful, remind me beauty holds on everywhere. Some nights I feel too small for all of this, the city and the century and time. But then you lean your weight against my leg and something heavy finally unwinds. We are small and it is fine. We are small and it is fine. Stars above, what a thing to be alive beneath. Stars above, you and me and the whole sky breathing. Stars above the skyline tonight. Just 5 more minutes, let's pretend The nights are reaching its natural end. The water's still and the tower's lit, and I'm not ready to leave just yet. You seem to understand, you're patient here. You've curled your tail and you're sitting near. Your head against my knee, that way. The best thing about her, arriving late to peace. Yeah, let me hold this just a little longer. The warm air and the amber water, the feeling that the world is good and everything is where it should be. Before we go home, before the lights go out and morning comes, before we go home, let me memorize the way this feels, the hum of the city going quiet. You're breathing slow and deep beside me before we go home. Let's stay here like we own the night. The rest are all behind us, starts to close. A waiter counts the chairs and turns the rows. And somewhere on the upper floors, a single lamp says someone's still awake. We're part of that, the ones who stayed, who didn't rush, who weren't afraid of what the night might ask of them, who found out it only asks, be present, be brave. Let me hold this just a little longer. The warm air and the amber water, the feeling that the world is good and everything is where it should be. Before we go home, before the lights go out and morning comes, before we go home, let me memorize the way this feels, the hum of the city going quiet. You're breathing slow and deep beside me before we go home. Let's stay here like we own the night. These are the small eternities, the ones that don't get written down. A person and a dog by the water, in a city that was kind enough to hold the light a little longer. Before we go home, one more look at the tower. Before we go home, one more breath of the night air. I'm ready now, let's go. Let's thank you for this hour. Before we go home. Everything I love is amber colored, at least in this particular light. The promenade, the water, your brown eyes, the tower, pouring warmth across the night. And I read somewhere that cities never sleep, but I think that's not quite true. They dream, they do, you can hear it in the half-exhaled quiet that follows you. And there's a glow that isn't from the street lamps, a glow that's something more like home, a glow that follows you from ordinary into something close to being known. Glow, everything is glowing, soft and warm and slow, then in the daytime. Glow, I'm only knowing what is real and what's worth holding. In the amber of the evening, when the city finds its kindest light, glow, you're glowing and I'm glowing right beside you tonight. Do 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 do. You're a small dot on the cityscape, a warm one, sure, but small just like me. And yet the whole scale tips in your direction. And the second that you rise, keeps us down here. Two small things in its ocean of light, or if it feels the same way as I do, held and holding, making it through the night. And there's a glow that isn't from the street lamps, a glow that's something more like home, a glow that follows you from Orden into something close to being known. Glow, everything is glowing, soft and warm and slower than the daytime. Glow, I'm only knowing what is real and what's worth holding. In the amber of the evening, when the city finds its kindest light. Glow, you're glowing and I'm glowing right beside you tonight. I have been so tired for so long, the kind of tired sleep doesn't fix. But walking here beside the lit up water with you, I think I found the trick. It isn't rest, it's presence. It isn't quiet, it's this glow. Let it all glow. The city, the water, the tower, you. And I'll glow too. Not late enough to call it late, not early enough for what comes after. We are right here in the soft in between, where the city drops its guard and laughs a little softer. The last few restaurants are winding down, the taxis drifting ones and twos, and you and I have claimed this hour, the one the daytime doesn't know how to use. This side of midnight feels like holding your breath in the best way, in the way that means you found something worth holding still for, and you're not ready for it to release. This side of midnight, where the city forgets to hurry. This side of midnight, where the water holds the light like it means it. This is where I wanna live forever, or at least for a little while longer. This side of midnight, on the promenade with you. Your paws click out a steady rhythm. On the stone path, keep the tempo true. A metronome of easy motion, the most uncomplicated thing I know. It's you. The tower blinks its aircraft light, a heartbeat up against the sky. And I think this is it. This is the thing people mean when they say alive. This side of midnight feels like holding your breath in the best way, in the way that means you found something worth holding still for, and you're not ready for it to release. This side of midnight, where the city forgets to hurry. This side of midnight, the water holds the light like it means it. This is where I wanna live forever, or at least for a little while longer. This side of midnight, on the promenade with you. There are people sleeping now above us in 100,000 rooms, and I wonder if they know what they're missing, or if maybe in their dreams they're here too. Walk in the water, quiet, unhurried. This side of midnight, free. This side of midnight, not yet, not yet, not yet. This side of midnight, still hours left in the time, but you've been pulling toward the long way. And tonight I'm inclined to follow your design. Down past the ferry terminal, empty now. The platform's lit like film sets, waiting for this scene. And I have nowhere I need to be, except exactly here, exactly me. So we take the long way back, let the city unfold in all its fragments. We take the long way back, because the arriving will keep, but the walking won't. The long way back, through the lit up streets, through the places I forget I love till I'm in them. The long way back, your nose to the ground, finding the city's secret stories. I'll take the long way back with you, every time I have a choice. The long way back, the slow way home. Turns out the long way is the right way. You stop at every intersection, not for traffic, for the smell of things. Some decision tree, a sense of memory. I'm learning patience from a dog, it seems. And now I notice things I blurred before. The tiled entrance of the century-old shop, the cat asleep on the warming unit, the handmade sign, the terracotta pot. So we take the long way back, let the city unfold in all its fragments. We take way back, because the arriving will keep, but the walking won't. The long way back, through the lit up streets, through the places I forget I love till I'm in them. The long way back, your nose to the ground, finding the city's secret stories. I'll take the long way back with you, every time I have a choice. The long way back, the slow way home. Turns out the long way is the right way. I used to be the kind of person who optimized for straight lines, but you've been slowly teaching me the detours are where you find the things that make the arriving worth it, the small details that make a life. Long way, let's take the long way back, but we'll get there, don't worry. Long way, with you beside me, the long way back is home. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, yeah. There's a contradiction in the city. It blares and still it holds a hush. The neon signs and the shuttered storefronts, the roaring past and the gentle rush of water under the pedestrian bridge, of leaves that move in the midnight air, of your exhale as you settle near my feet. The city in its contradictions, I find you there. Neon and quiet, both together. Somehow they're not so different in the dark. The loudest things are learning to be softer, and the quiet things are starting not to glow. Neon and quiet, city and stillness, red and blue and the kind black water. You and me, where the noise meets the silence, right at the edge of the beautiful ordinary. Neon and quiet, push and pull. I used to think I had to choose between them, but tonight it's all the same. Neon and quiet, perfectly untamed. Oh, the izakaya across the canal has got its lanterns on, the last table laughing. Their sound drifts over, warm as spice, a happiness that's generous with its scattering. You lift your head and then you let it fall back down against the stone, like you have tallied up the evidence and declared energetically untamed. Some nights the city asks too much, some nights it gives and gives and gives. Tonight it's given everything, the neon and the quiet, and the chance to live right here between them both. Neon quiet, neon quiet, breathing in and breathing in out. Oh, neon quiet, city stillness. This is what it's all about. The city is enormous, and I am very small, and most nights I feel both those things completely. But tonight the scale has shifted somehow, and I feel the city more than feel it over me. Maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the light, orange against the dark and Dublin on the bay. Maybe it's that you keep looking back to check on me. Maybe it's that I have learned to stay. And tonight no one is waiting, and tonight nothing is breaking, and the whole long waterfront is just for us. And the tower in its amber, and the stars behind the glamour, and the silence with its arms around us both. Tonight belongs to us. The city gave it freely, didn't ask for anything. Tonight belongs to us. The water and the light and the warm breeze, and you beside me on the promenade, me beside you in the dark. Tonight belongs to us, and I'll carry it this ordinary holy night, long after we head home. You found us in along the railing, spent a dedicated minute there. Your ceremony, your investigation into all the unseen life that passed this air. And I just watched you do what you do best, be fully somewhere, fully in the now, and felt the thing that I've been trying hard to name this whole night long resolve itself somehow. And tonight no one is waiting, and tonight nothing is breaking, and the whole long waterfront is just for us. And the tower in its amber, and the stars behind the glamour, and the silence with its arms around us both. Tonight belongs to us. The city gave it freely, didn't ask for anything. Tonight belongs to us. The water and the light and the warm breeze, and you beside me on the promenade, me beside you in the dark. Tonight belongs to us, and I'll carry it this ordinary holy night, long after we head home. Every city has a secret hour that it gives to those who slow enough to find it. Every dog has always known this, they've been trying to bring us to it all along. So thank you for the pulling and the patience, thank you for the pause that kept the time, for finding beauty in the underrated and dragging me into this night. Oh, night, yeah, 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 yeah. Tonight belongs to us. Tonight belongs to us. The tower, the water, the walk, the stars. Tonight belongs to us. The city does. Tonight and you. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let's go home now. Tonight belongs to us. Tonight belongs to us. The canal holds the city lights like it's been waiting all its life to show someone how beautiful a still thing can become. You pull the leash toward the edge and sniff the old familiar ledge. I stand stand beside you, grateful for your nose, your warmth, your calm. And I don't need to say a word. The city hums, the night birds blur. Something here is holding us in place. Still water, still here with you beside me, everything is clear. The tower glows, it's amber on the bay, and neither of us needs to rush away. Still water, still you, the most uncomplicated thing I knew. The world was loud, the world was fast today, but still water brought us back again. A couple passes hand in hand, a cyclist slows to understand what you already figured out before the walk began. You sit beside the railing now, your ears go soft, you take a bow to nothing in particular, just everything that's calm. And I don't need to figure out what all this living is about. Something here is answering the ache. Still water, still here with you beside me, everything is clear. The tower glows, it's amber on the bay, and neither of us needs to rush away. Still water, still you, the most uncomplicated thing I knew. The world was loud, the world was fast today, but still water brought us back again. Maybe it's enough to walk without a reason. Maybe it's enough to love a city through a season. You look up at me once and then back at the light. Maybe still is all I needed from the night. Still water, still here. Still water, still you. Still water, still you, the most uncomplicated thing I knew. The world was loud, the world was fast today, but still water brought us back again. Still water brought us, still you get. Still you. The city breathes and so do we anew. You were walking like you own the street, little paws on the pavement beat. I was following you confidently through the neon and in the night. Every puddle was a galaxy, every corner a discovery. I forgot that I was tired in the best and softest way. Something about the way you stopped to smell a flower someone dropped made the whole skyline feel like it was ours tonight. Lit up a tower in the dark, lit up a small dog with a heart that finds the wonder in the ordinary. Lit up the water in the sky, lit up something in your eyes that says the world is bigger than we carry. You lit me up. We passed the old bridge slow and wide, the amber street lamps on each side cast us both in something warm and honest, honey gold. A salaryman walked by and smiled like he hadn't smiled in a while. Maybe he was also somewhere far away and glad. And something about the quiet hour, the city soft without its power, made us both feel like we belonged out here tonight. Lit up the tower in the dark, lit up a small dog with a heart that finds the wonder in the ordinary. Lit up the water in the sky, lit up something in your eyes that says the world is bigger than we carry. You lit me up. I've walked this city when it hurt me, when you were walking like you own the street, little paws on the pavement beat. I was following your confidently through the neon and the night. Every puddle was a galaxy, every corner a discovery. I forgot that I was tired in the best and softest way. Something about the way you stopped to smell a flower someone dropped made the whole skyline feel like it was ours tonight. walls on each side cast us both in something warm and honest. Honey gold, a salaryman walked by and smiled like he hadn't smiled in a while. Maybe he was also somewhere far away and glad. And something about the quiet hour, the city soft without its power, made us both feel like we belonged out here tonight. Lit up the tower in the dark, lit up a small talk with a heart that finds a wonder in the ordinary. Lit up the water in the sky, lit up something in your eyes that says the world is bigger than we carry. You lit me up. I've walked the city when it hurt me, when the lights fell far away. But you don't know about the gray days, you just know about today. And today was lit, and today was lit. You made it lit. Lit up, lit up, lit up, big city night. Lit up, lit up, lit up. We turned to gold, we turned to right. Lit up, lit up, lit up. 2, 8. The restaurants are closing down, the kitchen staff steps out to town. Smoke and laughter in the alley air, and you want all of it. You pause at every open door, your nose already knowing more than any map or app could ever tell a curious heart. I slow my pace to match yours now. I'm learning what you're teaching me somehow. That late night soft is its own kind of beautiful. Late night soft, the city lets its guard down. Late night soft, the neon starts to slow. Late night soft, and we are walking easy through the glow, through the glow. Late night soft, your breath against my ankle. Late night soft, the stars come out to stay. Late night soft, and I am not so lonely at this hour of day. A taxi idles at the light, a couple argues then holds tight. The vending machine hums blue and white, alone beside the road. You don't judge any of it here, you wag your tail and shift to gear. Already at the next thing, love, already on your way. I catch myself before I rush and settle back into the hush. That late night soft is wrapping all around us now. Late night soft, the city lets its guard down. Late night soft, the neon starts to slow. Late night soft, and we are walking easy through the glow, through the glow. Late night soft, your breath against my ankle. Late night soft, the stars come out to stay. Late night soft, and I am not so lonely at this hour of day. There's a kind of grace in the city after midnight, when the rush is gone and the real ones are still out. You and me among them, we belong among them. Small and warm in the soft and gentle night. Late night soft, just you and me, and all this late night I've lived here long enough to know the ways to miss what's right below the overhead, the underpass, the water that you never see. But you came bounding down the dock, you stopped the seconds like a clock and said with every tilted ear, look at this with me. And something opened up inside, some window that I left aside. never like this with you. The waterfront reflection shook as a barge moved quiet through the brook. You watched it pass with dignity like royalty reviewing ships. I watched you watch the ripples spread and something cleared inside my head. The things I'd carried all the week unraveled from my fingertips. And something landed soft and true. I think I learned it watching you, that this same city I call home was always this extraordinary. You made this city beautiful. You made it something I could feel. The tower was a postcard once, but now it's warm, but now it's real. You made the city yours and mine. You traced its edges, made them shine. I walked these streets 100 times, but never like this with you. They say you need to travel far to feel the world and know who you are. But maybe wonder lives right here in a beagle and a bridge at night. Maybe I just needed you to show me how to wander through the city I had stopped believing could surprise me with its light. You made it beautiful. The tower burning orange gold above the dark and patient water. The stars are out just barely there, competing with the city air. But if you knew to look for them, they answer back in scattered order. And somewhere between the light below and all that dark and distant glow, I felt a warmth I hadn't felt in longer than I knew. Somewhere in the glow of Tokyo, up your sleepy head and yawned a yawn that clearly said this is the best bench in the city. And I completely agree. We watched a couple on the bridge, the lights between us like a bridge, and no one knew that you and I were all so quietly in love. And somewhere between the here and gone, the almost sleep, the holding on, I felt the night take everything it wanted and give back. That somewhere in the glow is where I belong. Somewhere in the glow. Somewhere in the glow. Somewhere in just you and me and all this amber, all this gold. Somewhere in the glow. before this hour, no alarm to interrupt the tower, gluing in its red and white across the open water. You've been walking since the park before the sky gave way to dark, and now you're loose and easy like a summer after summer. And I'm letting go of all the lists, the things I've touched and almost missed. Midnight easy is the only place I wanna be. Midnight easy, no one rushing anywhere. Midnight easy, city breathing gentle air. The lights are on but the pressure's gone and we are floating through it. Midnight easy, your ears back, tail ahead. Midnight easy, nothing left unsaid. The world gets simple after midnight. Midnight easy with you. Around the shop is a wrapping up. A man tips out the last day's cup. A cat is watching from the wall with absolutely no concern. You notice it, you note the cat. You file it carefully where you sat in the archive of important things that only you can learn. And I'm breathing slower than before. I don't remember what the hurry's for. Midnight easy has unwound the tension from my spine. Midnight easy, no one rushing anywhere. Midnight easy, city breathing gentle air. The lights are on but the pressure's gone and we are floating through it. Midnight easy, your ears back, tail ahead. Midnight easy, nothing left unsaid. The world gets simple after midnight. Midnight easy with you. Somebody told me once that peace is something that you practice, but right now it feels like something that you stumble into. Following a big old pastor ramen shop at midnight easy. Midnight easy. You. Da 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 da. Midnight easy. Midnight easy. Midnight easy. Just like this, just like this. Midnight easy. We could have gone back home at 9. I checked my phone, I checked the time, but you were pulling toward the pier. And honestly, I let you in. The water was too calm to leave, the tower too warm to not believe, and staying just a little longer in the city's quiet skin. I think of all the nights I rush, I think of all the beauty hushed by hurrying past the things that only patience ever shows. This is the night we stayed when everything was right, but we stayed anyway. The lights stayed on for us, the water held the sky in place. This is the night we stayed when time became the price that we gladly paid, because some things only happen when you let them take their time. This is the night we stayed. We walked until your paw said stop, near a little riverside shop. A lantern string above the door, still lit for no one left inside. You sat and I sat next to you. I photographed the tower too, but mostly I was just a person glad to be somewhere alive. I think of all the nights I missed before I learned to want this, staying in the soft of something real. This is the night we stayed when everything was right, but we stayed anyway. The lights stayed on for us, the water held the sky in place. This is the night we stayed when time became the price that we gladly pay, because some things only happen when you let them take their time. This is the night we stayed. I won't remember every detail, but I'll remember how it felt like the city opened something that had quietly been closed. And you were there beside me, and the tower was ablaze, and nothing needed fixing in this gentle amber haze. The night we stayed. time I say we're heading back, you find another sun, another track, another world around a corner I had no idea was there. A fisherman beside the lower dock, another temple on another block. The city writing new lines into something I might dare to share. And I keep saying one more block. I keep forgetting how to stop. One more block, and then the whole night opens up. One more block, one more turn, one more thing you wanna learn before the city puts itself to sleep. One more lamp, one more star, one more proof of who we are when we're not trying, when we're not in a hurry deep. One more block with you. The bridge we've crossed 100 nights looks different in the tower lights. When I'm not rushing from the train but walking for the sake of it. You stop to greet a sleeping cat, a potted plant, a welcome mat. And I realize I've started seeing all the same things differently. And I keep saying one more block, one more reason not to stop. One more block, because I'm finally really here. One more block, one more turn, one more thing you wanna learn before the city puts itself to sleep. One more lamp, one more star, one more proof of who we are when we're not trying, when we're not in a hurry deep. One more block with you. Maybe home can wait tonight. Maybe home is overrated when the night is this alive and you are this elated. One more block, one more bridge, one more reflection on the water. One more thing I'll carry home when we're done with one more. One more block, one more block with you. With you. One more block. One more block. Oh, with you. With you. One more block. The night was quiet at the waterline. The tower painted slow across the brine. And you were at my side the whole long walk. Neither one of us had need to talk. The city offered everything it had, the good of it, the lonely and the sad. And somewhere in the offering I found the kind of peace that doesn't make a sound. I didn't plan for any of this, the skyline or the warmth or this, but here we are, and here is everything. All the lights were ours tonight, the amber and the white, reflected where the water meets the air. All the stars were ours as well, a soft and perfect spell across a city that was learning how to care. All the streets were ours to walk, all the gentle after dark, all the beauty that was waiting to be seen. All the lights were ours tonight, you and me inside the night, the most bright that the world has ever been. I thought about the life I'd planned and how it barely fits the life at hand. But something about following your lead has taught me more than anything I need. The Tokyo Tower blazed its ancient red. The stars came out above our tired heads, and we were small and we were just fine. Small inside.